Sloths, particularly the three-toed sloths, genus Bradypus, are fascinating creatures with an exceptionally slow metabolism that directly influences their digestion and defecation habits. Their unique digestive process and infrequent defecation are adaptations to their low-energy lifestyle, which is shaped by their diet, physiology, and environment. Below, I'll break down the details of why sloths take 2 weeks to digest a single meal and why some only defecate once a week, often climbing down to the ground to do so. 1. Sloth digestion, why it takes 2 weeks. Sloths have one of the slowest digestive systems among mammals, taking anywhere from 11 to 30 days to fully process a single meal, with an average of about 2 weeks for three-toed sloths. This prolonged digestion is due to several factors. A. Low-energy diet primary food source. Sloths primarily eat leaves, particularly from the Cecropia tree, which are low in calories and nutrients but high in fiber and tough to digest. Leaves provide minimal energy, about 70 or 100 kcal of body weight daily, necessitating a slow digestive process to extract as many nutrients as possible. Tough cellulose. Leaves contain cellulose, a complex carbohydrate that is difficult to break down. Sloths rely on microbial fermentation in their stomachs to digest cellulose, a process that is inherently slow. B. Specialized stomach structure. Multi-chambered stomach. Three-toed sloths have a complex, multi-chambered stomach similar to that of ruminants like cows. This stomach has multiple compartments, up to 4 in some species, which house symbiotic bacteria and microbes that ferment and break down plant material. Slow fermentation. The fermentation process is gradual as microbes break down cellulose into volatile fatty acids that the sloth can absorb for energy. This process can take days to weeks, depending on the leaf type and the sloth's metabolic rate. Large stomach capacity. The stomach of a three-toed sloth can account for up to 20 to 30% of its body weight when full, allowing it to store large amounts of food for prolonged digestion. This large capacity reduces the need for frequent feeding. C. Extremely slow metabolism or metabolic rate. Sloths have a metabolic rate that is about 40 to 45% slower than that of other mammals of similar size. This slow metabolism conserves energy, but also slows down all bodily processes, including digestion. Low body temperature. Sloths maintain a lower body temperature ranging from 66 degrees to 93 degrees or 30 degrees to 50 degrees, compared to most mammals, which further reduces their metabolic demands and slows digestion. Minimal movement. Sloths spend 15-20 hours a day resting or sleeping, minimizing energy expenditure. This sedentary lifestyle means their body prioritizes energy conservation over rapid digestion. D. Water conservation. Sloths live in humid rainforest environments but have limited access to free water. Their slow digestion helps conserve water by extracting as much moisture as possible from their food, further contributing to the prolonged digestive process. 2. Infrequent defecation, once a week. Sloths, particularly three-toed sloths, are known for defecating only about once a week, a behavior tied to their slow metabolism and unique behavioral adaptations. Here's why. A. Efficient nutrient extraction. The slow digestion process allows sloths to extract nearly all available nutrients and water from their food, resulting in minimal waste. By the time digestion is complete, there is little material left to excrete, reducing the frequency of defecation. The waste that accumulates is stored in the sloth's large intestine and rectum, which can hold fecal matter for several days until the sloth is ready to defecate. B. Energy conservation. Defecation requires energy, especially for three-toed sloths, which often climb down from their tree habitats to the ground to defecate. This journey is energetically costly, as sloths are not agile movers. By defecating infrequently, once every 5 to 8 days, Sloths minimize the energy spent on this activity. The fecal matter itself is compact and dry, reflecting the sloth's efficient water and nutrient absorption, which further reduces the need for frequent elimination. C. Behavioral adaptation, ground defecation. Why climb down? Three-toed sloths exhibit a peculiar behavior where they climb down to the base of a tree to defecate, often digging a small hole to deposit their waste, which they then cover with leaf litter. This behavior is risky as it exposes them to predators like jaguars or harpy eagles, and it consumes significant energy, estimated to use up to 8 to 10% of their daily energy budget. Hypotheses for ground defecation: symbiotic relationship with moths. Sloths host a unique ecosystem of algae, fungi, and moths in their fur. One hypothesis suggests that defecating on the ground allows sloth moths, Cryptoses sp. to lay eggs in the feces, where their larvae develop. Their moths, in turn, contribute nitrogen to the sloth's fur, promoting algae growth, which provides camouflage and possibly supplemental nutrients. Tree marking: another theory posits that defecating at the base of a tree may serve as a territorial or communication marker, signaling the sloth's presence to others. Microbial recycling: some researchers suggest that sloths may ingest small amounts of their own feces or associated microbes to replenish gut bacteria, though this is less widely supported. Contrast with two-toed sloths. Two-toed sloths, Charloepus spp., are less consistent about climbing down to defecate and may sometimes do so from the treetops, though they also have slow digestion and infrequent defecation, about once every 3 days. 3. Ecological and physiological context, energy budget. A sloth's entire physiology is geared toward energy conservation. Their slow digestion and infrequent defecation are part of a broader strategy to survive on a low-calorie diet in an environment where food is abundant but nutritionally poor. Comparison to other animals. Unlike herbivores with faster metabolisms, e.g., rabbits or cows, sloths cannot afford to process food quickly. Their digestive system is more akin to that of koalas, another slow metabolism herbivore that relies on microbial fermentation and infrequent defecation. Environmental adaptation. The humid, stable climate of the rainforest allows sloths to maintain their low body temperature and slow metabolism without needing to expend energy on thermoregulation, further supporting their slow digestive cycle. 4. Challenges and risks: vulnerability during defecation. Climbing down to defecate exposes sloths to predation, and the energy cost is significant. This behavior remains one of the more puzzling aspects of sloth biology, as it seems counterintuitive for such an energy-conscious animal. Digestive health. The slow digestive process makes sloths susceptible to issues like impaction if their diet or environment changes, e.g., in captivity. Their gut microbes are highly specialized, and disruptions can have serious consequences. 5. Summary sloths take about 2 weeks to digest a single meal due to their low-energy leaf-based diet, multi-chambered stomach, slow metabolism, and reliance on microbial fermentation. Their infrequent defecation, once a week for three-toed sloths, is a result of efficient nutrient and water extraction, energy conservation, and a large intestinal storage capacity. The behavior of climbing down to the ground to defecate, unique to three-toed sloths, may be linked to ecological relationships with moths, territorial signaling, or microbial recycling, though it carries significant energy and predation risks. These adaptations make sloths one of the most energy-efficient mammals, perfectly suited to their slow-paced arboreal lifestyle in the rainforest.